Right, let's extract for today. It's about the consolidation of power for the Nazis between 1933 and 34. Remember, by this point, Hitler was Chancellor. Within the year 1934, some very quick events happen which lead to him being undisputed Führer by the end of 1934. Now, the first major event that we know about is the Reichstag fire in February 1933. Now, obviously, the first thing to say about the Reichstag fire is the Reichstag burns down. That is apparently carried out by a communist called Marinus van der Lubbe. Now, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, whether he did it or not, but the point is that the Nazis use it to blame on the Communist Party. Very quickly, in a short space of time, 4,000 communists are arrested and taken to concentration camps, and basically free speech is banned, free press is banned, and free assembly is banned, which basically means that in one foul swoop, a lot of the constitutional rights or the ability of any political party to meet, assemble, or get a message out there is gone overnight. Okay, so this is very, very significant in Hitler consolidating power because a lot of opposition is removed with this event here. Now, what he then uses that to do is pass the enabling law in 1933. Hitler goes to Hindenburg and convinces him about the communist threat and says we need to pass a law which gives me basically the right to get rid of the constitution, which is basically the right to get rid of the Weimar Republic. So in 1933, very shortly after the Reichstag fire, the Reichstag votes itself out of existence by 444 to 94. Okay, and this enabling law gives Hitler the right to pass any law that he wants. So very quickly, in a short space of time, by the end of 1933, Hitler is gradually stripping away the infrastructure of the Weimar Republic and the government. Now, in 1934, a very important event is the Night of the Long Knives. Now, Hitler has a problem. The problem is the SA. The SA has been becoming more powerful, more revolutionary, has been kicking up, and he wants to basically get rid of it. He wants to replace the SA with the army, which he does, and 400 leading members of the SA are rounded up and murdered on Night of the Long Knives, 30th of June 1934. Now, the reason why he does that is two reasons, really. First of all, the SA under Rom are getting out of control. The second reason is the army are more legitimate. People respect them more. So ordinary people and big businesses are going to be drawn to Hitler and are going to see him as the authority figure that is going to save Germany, rather than go with the SA, which would have made him look like a right-wing nutter, I suppose. So he chooses the army over the SA. And obviously a lot of the 2 million members of the SA that were running around in brown shirts can later be put into the army when he goes against the Treaty of Versailles and starts rearming in 1936. Now, he gets basically support for this. 90% of the public votes in favour of his actions on Night of the Long Knives. And he sends out a message to the German public, which is basically, follow me or these are the consequences. So it's a very important event in consolidating power because it provokes fear, gets the army on side, wins the support of big businesses even more, and gives Hitler a far, far, far stronger position than the previous year. Now, last thing really, I suppose it's quite a small event, but it's quite significant because it makes Hitler Führer, is the death of Hindenburg. The army swear complete loyalty to Hitler, and Hitler combines Führer and President and Chancellor into one position, which is Führer. So by the end of 1934, Hitler has full control of Nazi Germany. Now, one thing that we often forget about, which is going on in the meantime, is he's creating a police state, which is basically the SS. They're in charge of race and they're in charge of concentration camps. The Gestapo, the secret police, there's a belief behind every doorway and every corridor. Police and courts are brought under the control of the Nazis. Judges have to be Nazis swearing oath of loyalty to Hitler. And concentration camps are created. Now, this process is called Gleichschaltung. It's a coordination. So the whole of Nazi Germany is coordinated towards Hitler's will. So within a very short space of time, it's very difficult to oppose the Nazi party, and Hitler's got almost complete control.